I have a requirement, and according to the requirement, in the search box, when the user provides the account name, I need to fetch all the related contacts of that specific account, and then I need to modify a specific field for all the contacts. I have three contacts here. There's a field called department on all these three records, and I need to update all these three fields on the three records. Not just that, I also need to add a fourth contact on top of the existing contacts, which is going to be automated user or automated process, etc. It has got nothing to do with the standard automated process user or integration user. This is just a different contact record altogether. So the first thing is, once the user provides the account record, I need to fetch all the contacts. I need to update the department field on all the existing contacts. Second, I need to add a new contact record, maybe automation user or automated process, etc., to the existing contacts. If I have 10 contacts, then I need to update all the 10 contacts. I need to add the 11th contact. So if I have to implement something like that, how do I go about it? Let me go back to the flow builder. I'm going to start with a screen element. I'm going to use lookup component. Object API name is going to be contact. Field API name is going to be account ID. API name is going to be account underscore ID. Label is pick an account. Maximum selections, I'm going to mark it as 1 and go easy with rest of the all other options. Click on done. I need to provide a label for the screen. I'm going to call this as upgrade accounts. Click on done. Now I'm going to go ahead and fetch all the contacts. Object is going to be contact. Label is going to be get contacts. Condition, I'm going to say account ID equals to account underscore ID dot record ID. Get me all the records. And then I need to loop through all the contacts. I'm going to say loop. The collection is going to be contacts from get accounts. Followed by that, I'm going to create two resources, and you know the drill. Data type is going to be of type record, and this here is going to be something like this. I'm going to create a second resource, which also is going to be a variable. Data type is going to be record. This is going to be multiple records. Object is going to be again contact, and this here is going to be updated contacts list. Click on done. Within the loop, I'm going to take the help of assignment block. To be updated contact dot department is equals to, I'm going to just hard code it. I'm not interested in what is the actual value of this field. I'm going to call it as engineering. And then let me also do the field mapping for record ID to be updated contact dot ID is equals to current item dot ID. This here is going to be field mapping for individual contact records. After that, I need to add this individual contact record to the list of contacts. So if this particular block gets me 10 contacts, loop will be iterated 10 times, and then each and every contact is being picked up, it's being updated. After the last iteration, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say assignment to be updated contacts list dot add. I'm going to create a new resource. This also is going to be a record. Object is going to be contact. API name is going to be something like this. Now I need to take a step back, and I also need to do the field mapping for this particular resource. I'm going to work with assignment block again. I'm going to do the field mapping for last name. This is going to be automated user. In case you have any other mandatory fields, you might as well go ahead and do the field mapping for those mandatory fields. Automated user dot, I'm going to provide a value for email as well. Let's take a step back. If I have 10 records, loop will be iterated 10 times, and then I'm updating the department field for all the 10 records, and then I'm creating a new record. I'm adding it to the list. Typically speaking, we'll be going ahead and we'll be working with update records. But with Winter 25, we have a new exciting update, which is I can take the help of create records. I'm going to pick multiple here, and this here is going to be updated contacts list. I can take the help of this particular switcher, enable it. So what this block does is it is going to help us in performing the update operation. I can either use record ID as a unique identifier, or I can use email as the identifier, or I can use the contact ID as the identifier. Anything is fine. I can either go ahead with this option or I can pick this option. Let me provide a label for this. I'm going to call this as update contacts to database. Let me give this a save. Upgrade accounts flow. Give it a save, and then let me debug it. I'm going to pick an account which is going to be Acme sample. Click on next. And if you take a look at this particular block, it basically says that for this ID, department is assigned as engineering. Same is the case with this record, and also this record is being inserted. Let me go back to the screen. Let me give this a refresh. I'm going to scroll down. Let me open up any particular contact record. The department field got updated, however, and looks like the fourth contact record did not get inserted. I can think of a very good reason for that. That is because on the contact record, account name is a mandatory field. So back to the flow. Let me also do the field mapping for account ID. Let me give it a try now. Do not forget to save it. And then I'm going to take it for a test ride. Account is going to be Acme. Next. Now I can see that in the field mapping account ID is so and so, but I'm not sure until I check the output of it. Let me reload this. Perfect. There you go. Now we can see the fourth record being inserted here. So the point that I'm trying to put forward here is in the create records block, there's a new update that is given in winter 25, and that is update existing records. It's not that we can only create records with the create records block. We can also perform an upsert operation. We can also provide the unique identifier field based on which the records will be either inserted or updated. So when you have a scenario where X number of records should be inserted and Y number of records should be updated, then this here is going to come handy. That's all for this episode. See you in the next one.